Morbid Facts, Part 599. Muppets creator Jim Henson's death was made all the more tragic by how easily it could have been prevented. In May of 1990, he dismissed what seemed like mild flu-like symptoms, unaware that his body was actually under attack by a rare strain of Group A Streptococcus. The bacteria ravaged his lungs, filling them with blood and fluid as he slipped into septic shock. By the time he stumbled into the ER, several of his organs were already shutting down, as doctors described it as being hit by a freight train of bacteria. Despite frantic attempts to save him, Henson died at age 53, 20 hours after arriving at the hospital. Medical experts later said that if he had arrived just a few hours earlier, he likely would have survived. In a chilling discovery, archaeologists have found the first physical evidence of ancient Roman gladiators battling wild animals, an 1800-year-old skeleton in York, England bearing lion bite marks on the pelvis. Excavated from Driffield Terrace, a site believed to be a gladiator cemetery, the remains belong to a man aged between 26 and 35. The bite marks on his pelvis showed no signs of healing, indicating that the injuries were most likely fatal. The gladiator was also found to have been decapitated, either as a ritual practice or mercy killing after the brutal mauling. Morbid Facts, Part 449. In 2012, Donna Summer died from lung cancer at the age of 63, even though she wasn't a smoker. The singer believed it was caused by inhaling the toxic fumes from the Twin Towers after they fell on 9/11. Since the dust filled the air around Ground Zero for several months afterwards, and Summer lived nearby. In fact, around 6,400 people have since died from 9/11 related illnesses, more than double the amount that died on the actual day of the attacks. The Dani tribe in Indonesia is known to cut off parts of their fingers after the death of a loved one. In 1928, Alfred Lowenstein, the third richest man in the world at the time, completely disappeared from his private jet in the middle of a flight. After Alfred took too long to use the bathroom, his secretary went in to check on him, but the bathroom was empty and the exit door connected to it was wide open. There have been many theories put forth, but Alfred most likely opened the wrong door by accident and plunged thousands of feet to his death. Morbid Facts, Part 219. In December of 1999, a schizophrenic man broke into George Harrison's home and stabbed him over 40 times. He was only saved when his wife incapacitated the attacker by repeatedly striking him with a fire poker. Harrison's official statement following the attack was, he wasn't a burglar and he certainly wasn't auditioning for the Traveling Wilburys. When 14-year-old Shanna Holloway didn't make her high school cheer team in 1991, her mother Wanda hired a hitman to kill the mother of another girl who made the team over Shanna. Wanda thought the girl would be so devastated by her mother's death that she would end up dropping the team, therefore giving the spot to Shanna. During the American Revolution, a slave named Billy was charged with treason and sentenced to death by hanging. But he argued that as a slave he wasn't a citizen, and therefore couldn't commit treason against a government to which he owed no allegiance. The jury agreed, and with the help of Thomas Jefferson, Billy was eventually pardoned.